Hey guys, welcome back to FIFA 23 Brighton career mode, and right here we are trying to extend the a very good form that we have. Yes, we did lost to Fulham last game 3-0, but you know what? Losing is just part of the game. And the fact that the way how we try and build this team revolving around talented players, I think losing some of the games are quite justifiable in a lot of ways. And right here, the first game we're going to play right here is going to be Aston Villa. And of course, the significant here is Jacob Ramsey has traveled back to his former club, of course, a club that nurtured him to become a man, of course, going through the ranks, I believe. So if not, well, I'm pretty sure the way he played in Aston Villa, it's a stepping stone for his career, and that led to our purchase for him. Again, I think he's a very good player. I think he has a big future ahead of himself. To be honest, I thought he was, slightly a little bit younger than 22-year-old, but regardless of the age, and unfortunately we conceded the first goal just like that to Coutinho. Again, backline, our defensive line, again, it's in turmoil once again. 1-0 to Aston Villa. 12 minutes in, we just couldn't really clear the ball for some reason, allowing Aston Villa to pretty much passing the ball around us, and it wasn't fun at all, to be honest, because that's what happened when you decided to look for more passes when you should have probably cleared the ball instead of just making those stupid little passes at the back. And that's how we conceded the second one. 28 minutes in, we are keen to make a comeback right here. 28 minutes in, Gilhart, what a great header right there again. This is why we signed him. This is why we signed him, and also Sesko right here, because the fact that both of them are very talented, very young, but at the same time, very good in the air as well. And that's why we purchased him. And at the same time, this is pretty much how we're going to play. This is how we are going to, format throughout this whole, career mode, or maybe the whole series. 31 minutes, and here comes Jacob Ramsey. Blast that one right past Martinez. And he decided to celebrate. I'll allow him to do that, to be honest, because I think he deserved that. He deserves much better future with us. And of course, little do we know that we sold Undaf to Aston Villa over the summer, and he might be playing this game, but who knows. 38 minutes in, great pass by Stupinan, and in the end, Gilhart makes it 3-2, and just like that, in the first half, we score. We make a great comeback. Three goals in a row that we score. And here comes in the 70th minute, Coutinho crosses to Undaf right here. This is such a poor goal to concede. When I was playing this game, I was absolutely fuming because I was assuming that the defender is going to attach or just kind of get close to Undaf automatically, but instead the player just kind of just walked away. Don't know how it happened, but that was such a sucky way to lose 2 points in that game, because I think we definitely deserve that one. The fact that coming from behind, from 2 goals behind, and score 3 goals in a row in the first half, and it was, it was just part of it. It's fine. The game decided to screw us in that moment like that. Makes it even more fun at point. And right here, Carabao Cup, and we're traveling back at home against Fulham. Of course, they beat us 3-0 last time out in the league game. Right now, you know what? Start from a clean slate. Right here, playing against Fulham. And look at Maitland now. It's just poor defending, lack of awareness, and more importantly, our defensive back line. It's in turmoil once again. Mitrovic scores the first goal right here in the first half, and we are looking to respond. 14 minutes in, here comes Maitland-Niles to Sima, back to Maitland-Niles, and back to Sima, and of course, what a great pass from the left back. And he decided to make such a great effort, just trying to dribble past everybody. And later on, Sima should have probably put that one in. It was kind of a half semi empty goal. 21 minutes in, here comes here we have a chance, and right here we did very well in terms of trying to get the ball back, and we did. Sesko scores this one So there's a whole rotational thing going on between Sesko and also Gilhard. Gilhard started last game, and I think this game is definitely. I think it's a good thing that Sesko starts because again, I think his form's kind of dipping a little bit, but 67 minutes in, 7. Our backup goalkeeper just don't know what he was doing, but at the same time, marking is a big problem. You would never allow opposition to score from that range or allowing them to have that much space in your own half. 89 minutes in, we just need one goal back, and here comes Tavares, crosses the middle to Gilhard. Nobody tried to mark him, but instead he just smashed that one. This is why we're saying Gilhard. What a great player right here. And we tied this game just like that, which means we are going into the penalty. I'm not very good at penalty, to be honest, and of course they changed the whole mechanics of how to take a penalty. And here comes Maitland now scoring the first one. Again, there's literally no power behind that shot. I'm still trying to learn it, to be honest. And here comes Castellanos, got that one perfectly, and 7 went the wrong way. Here comes Gilhard. Apparently, our squad don't have many. We don't have many good penalty takers, but again, 7 made a great show right there. Arguably, yes, he allowed the second goal in quite easily, but this is his time to shine. You know what? Like I don't wanna use Sanchez in this type of competition unless we are arriving at the latter stage. But 7 is going to be our goalkeeper in the Carabao Cup, at least for the first few rounds. And right there, made a great effort. He gets it the right way, but it was a little bit of a delay. And so far, this is a very interesting matchup, to be honest. I think both teams quite have a lot of like mishits and stuff. And later on, here comes Pavinia, trying to know where 7 is going. And I thought, what a great, this is such a ridiculous penalty. And later on, 7, it's the 6th player to take the penalty, and I was like, oh god, I can't change it anymore. And he smashed that one, and the other goalkeeper guesses the wrong way. And here comes Moreno right here. Of course, 7 can be a hero from what do you call it? From something to hero. But right there, unfortunately, he knew it. 4-4. Oh my god, it's taking so long. Here comes Kilman, and the goalkeeper saved that. And here comes 7 once again to Harrison Reed, and 7 got that one perfectly. This is such an end-to-end penalty shootout. I don't think I've ever had experience like this before. Tavares buries that one in. 5-4, and here comes 7 against the Senyon. And hopefully he's going to bring us home to the next round. But Sessegnon, what a great penalty regardless. And here comes Sabarny, of course, our newly signed center back. Again, he definitely needs some game time and stuff like that. And here comes Gazaniga, and look at that. 7. It's MVP for sure. MVP. He just lasted the whole way through. In the end, it was a 6-5 to the penalties, but it was a great fun, to be honest. It was just end to end. Feels like it's like sudden death in any moment, and the fact that we lasted that long, which shows how good our penalties are and how good 7 can be on the penalty spot. And right now, moving on to fixtures. Against Leicester City at home this time, and of course they are a good team, but currently in real life they're not doing very well. Don't know what Brendan Rodgers is doing right now, but certainly there are quite a lot of discussion about why they are being so far behind, to be honest. And I don't even know, to be honest. I think the fact that they don't have the sufficient fund to to sign anybody, it's something that's why Leicester City dropped off dramatically for the past 2-3 years. I remember for the past a year or two, actually, because they won the FA Cup I think a couple years ago, right? I think a couple years ago. I thought and they did quite well in that season, but since then everything just kind of fell apart. And Jamie Vardy, 35-year-old, just signed a new contract with Leicester City. Don't know if that's the right move, but I'm sure that he is going to retire as a Fox member. This club, honestly, he's definitely a legend for Leicester City. But talking about this game, conceding the first goal, later on, Gilhard continues his hot streak. 51 minutes in, here comes Estupinam. What a great through ball right here. But it is just Gilhart by himself. But he crosses in the middle. What a great cross right there. He finds Hulschek. And we are taking a 2-1 lead right here. Again, what a great awareness from Gilhart. And what a great finish by Hulschek as well. And this game is not ended yet, and we still have more time. We still have, we still have a lot of stuff to do here. Estupinam on the left hand side, crosses in the middle to Gilhart. Gilhart is definitely the man of the match for today. But you know what? Yes, we are focusing on Gilhart, but the main man that we will talk about throughout the whole game is actually Jacob Ramsey, because he was pretty much the one who orchestrated pretty much everything, started from everything. And of course, the clean sheet doesn't, the loss of clean sheet doesn't always help. But Jacob Ramsey is such a generational talent. And I really do hope that, I just really do hope that we're going to continue and, succeed even more under Jacob Ramsey. He is going to be our main guy for the next couple of years or so. And unfortunately, I just realized Adam Hulschek has reached his potential, which means that he can't grow higher than 81. But apparently this season or this year's FIFA, the dynamic growth apparently has been bugged. So I want to see if EA is going to fix that. Hopefully they do, because the reason why last season, I think the last FIFA, I had great success with them is because Odegaard went all the way to 94. I remember, I forgot his name, Navarro. Navarro went all the way to 95, 96 in my previous career mode. And that's why we're so good in the game, or that's why we succeeded in the game, or succeeded in the series. Hopefully, I do see more dynamic growth in the future with Brighton. Here comes Arsenal this time, and here comes Brahim on the left-hand side, dribbles in the middle, finds Jacob Ramsey, couldn't finish the first time, but instead finished the second time. And we are taking 1-0 lead against Arsenal. Again, I just realized they sold Bukayo Saka, they sold Martinelli, and just to keep Marquinhos and also Pepe in the team. Don't know what the decision's about, but certainly very interesting. I don't know if I like that, to be honest. That's like the realism that I'm looking for is simple stuff like that, Bukayo Saka seems to be a Arsenal legend. I can see him staying at Arsenal for a long time, but there's no way the game decided to, trying to sell him off like within a year or two. So I don't know. I try not to get pissed about it, but instead I'm trying to let it play through and just try to enjoy this career mode. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in a bit.